them forever to start. I mean, they don't look great, but now they're putting off shoots, and goodness, they've been in the ground since March. These are snow peas.
The snow peas are over there.
That's all that is too. These are all snow peas.
Oh, okay. Sweet.
I just don't know why that one looks funny all of a sudden.
Maybe we'll get snow this year.
I've never grown snow peas before.
Oh no, it's a new camera. My old phone crapped out. So I'm on an iPhone 11 Pro Max coming up from the iPhone 7 Plus. Which is what I've been recording my videos on past 3 years, I guess. I don't know how much clearer this is gonna be. Bunch of my videos coming up. Matter of fact, a whole lot of them still gonna be iPhone 7 footage, but I'm starting recording on this one now, so in about a year and a half you'll start seeing iPhone 11 footage. So now you can see, maybe see detail, like the 10 stings on this and the 10 stings on this one from a cutout in a motorhome over the weekend. Man, wasn't any other way other than just dig it out. So right now I got about an hour and a half until sunset, and I'm going to see if I can't get some sunset video. I'm hand holding this thing, kind of see what the dynamic range is on it between me and the bright background outside, and seeing how steady it is. I'm gonna put it through its paces today, see what it'll do time-lapse wise. Also checking out the mic on it. I'm sure the microphone's got to be better than that iPhone 7. Some of y'all recognize this, and for the ones that don't, I'm out here on the backside of the bay in DeLisle, Mississippi. Probably the ones that don't recognize it won't be able to spell it either. The beach is way out that way, and I would like to do a sunset on the beach, but you can see where the sun is setting. If I got out on the beach, you wouldn't be able to see much of anything as far as sunset on the water, which is what I'm shooting for. So got to go over here and see if I can't find a good spot right up here at the end of this road where I was last time I shot a sunset out here. I think I'm gonna head on down to the Bay Bridge and see if I can find a more interesting composition before I set up back here. Looking at it on the playback, it definitely handles the sun a lot better. Trying to kind of get a spot where I can get my face in the sun a little bit, see what it does there, because that's when you're recording in a vehicle and the sun's coming across your face part ways, it can get pretty harsh and nasty looking on video. Kind of want to see what that does. I mean, it's harsh and nasty looking anyway looking at this, but you can get some sunlight on it. Looks like the colors are pretty good, bit more saturated too, and I'm not sure I like that, especially on skin tones. I don't know, maybe it won't be so bad when I look at it on a computer. So in case you didn't know, I found 95% of everything I shoot on a cell phone. A lot of y'all out there trying to start your own YouTube channels and stuff, you don't need any special equipment. As most people would tell you, you don't need anything special. You can do anything you need to do on a cell phone, and I do most everything. There's a few little special things that I shoot on some of my more expensive cameras, but most everything I do is just more convenient, and as well as not wanting to get a expensive camera coated in honey and sheetrock dust, and these cell phones will wash off, and you know they got warranties on them, all that kind of stuff. So it's just easier to use a cell phone to do your YouTube stuff. I'm at the boat launch at Henderson Point right now. Last time I shot a sunset down here, I had my camera set up over there, and sunset past the bridge over there. You can see what's going on tonight. Not gonna be much of a scene unless maybe I can get one of those piers in the foreground. Good morning, everyone. It's sunrise on a Saturday. Ooh, that's a beautiful vehicle right there. I don't even know how I got up this morning. The sun's just coming up. I should have been on the job already, but I couldn't get up. Thought Pete was coming with me. I didn't see him this morning. I didn't want to call him and wake him up. Headed out to do a hive removal in a mobile home. Sun's starting to peek out over the trees. I don't have any shade on this one, so I want to get an early start. I should have been up there already, and it's about a half-hour drive. I hope it's a small one, but with these has been in homes been unoccupied, you just never know. Nobody knows how long it's been there, all that. So here we go. All right, we're on the job at like 7 a.m., 6:45, something like that. These things are mean. I just pulled up here, took a look at them, got stung 3 times just looking at them, and then pulled my truck up here, and one flew in the window and stung me in the leg while I was driving by. So I'm about to get my smoker going. Cannot work these without smoke for sure, and I'm probably gonna be suiting up for this one, but I'm not sure. I just got to find some smoker fuel first. Alright, got an old piece of carpet there from an old home we were remodeling. Fixing to lay down there, and hopefully they don't eat me up too bad. I'm going to start smoking them and make some cuts and see where they are. Well, I feel it right there. She's a big one. You want to get some pictures? I don't know if you want to walk around here and hand me your camera, or if you want to peek up under here.
I'll let you hold the camera. I got stung enough when I was mowing.
They come way over here, way out of their entrance, out of their flight path. Alright, I've done some damage to the hive now, and I backed out of here for a little while to give them time to regroup. They were piling up in the back. Looks like they're still piling up in the back. You'll be able to see better than I can. I can't really see up over this insulation right now, so I'm just reaching and vacuuming when I see a cluster. I know there's some back there. Just can't see them real good. I ought to have a nice tan on my legs when I'm done laying here with shorts on. The sun's beating down on me pretty good. I'm glad I'm under this thing. It's pretty dry colony, pretty dry hive, and I'm pretty glad of it because it's coming out fairly easy and reducing my time in the sun, which is a really good thing. It's about 9 o'clock. I think I started at 7 maybe, and hope to be done and out of here in the next hour and a half or so. They are not taking kindly to my efforts to remove them. All I got left of the hive is those few combs there and those few over there. Looks like maybe 6 or 8 short ones over there. And then all that's left is to collect bees, which they're running a lot, so that's going to be a little bit of time involved in that. Got a robbing frenzy going on. Got them fighting on my legs. I'm just getting done taking the hive out. Hive's completely out. Queen's in the vac, along with a whole lot of bees. And I got a few from this colony left, but I can't separate them from the robbers. I'm not gonna sit here all day picking up bees that are just non-stop coming trying to get a piece of something. But I got all the hive out and it was pretty dry, so it's just a lot of comb, a little bit of brood. Quite a bit of brood actually, but this time of year down here you try to frame up and save brood and you stand a big chance of hive beetle problems, especially if there's any open brood in there. So not saving any of the brood. I'll start them back over on some fresh combs and feed them. Still got a few forage bees and a few robin bees checking the place out. Everybody else is in the vac. I'm wrapped up, ready to move on to the next thing. I took quite a few stings on that one. Probably took 40, 45 if I had to guess. Right here was the most irritating one, right in the eyebrow. Had a hood on, but one got under my hood. Started taking shots in the back of the leg when the robin frenzy started. Took quite a few in the hands and the forearms. And I was reaching up over that insulation to vacuum, and every time I'd reach, the top of my forearm would hit the framing or the insulation or something and one would sting me there, and then the bottom of my arm would touch insulation, that'd be one to sting me there. So a lot of the stings were my fault, plus I was laying on the ground. Looks like a deer was bedding down, don't it? Well, when you're laying down on the ground working and they're crawling all over you, you can't help but get stung. You're gonna put them under your arm or roll over on them or something, so wasn't too bad. They were very aggressive to start with, but they settled down as soon as I got into them, started smoking them pretty good. Now I'm headed to probably go help my brother pull honey. One more thing before I forget to mention that part of the reason they were so aggressive is it was a dry hive, and I ain't never been so glad to find a dry hive in my life. It is scorching hot out here. It's in the high 90s with a high humidity. The only break I had was it's a little overcast, but that's why they were so defensive. Dry colony during a dearth, they might have had a pint or half a pint of honey in the whole hive, and you saw the size of that hive. They couldn't spare a drop. They wasn't going to give it up easy. So anything come at them, they were going to attack it, and I just happened to be what was coming at them. So yeah, my forearms, the cut was from yesterday, but let's see, that's probably, heck, you can see the red spots. There's probably 6 on the outside of my forearm. There's another stinger right there still in my arm. Another 6 on the inside. Some in the fingers and top of the hand. I don't know, they're everywhere. Oh, here, let me show you where I'm at. Ruralsville. Very rural. Rural. There's a few houses on this side of the road, but not much else out here.